want to do this really fast. Okay, so there is, I know, to be respectful of both anything. I know I have a past history, history with the earth, the world, and the Arabic community. Not all of you. I know some of you do not like me. I get that, because that's what you've been up to this life. It is sure as daylight. But those of you that know me as Allah from Valhalla, quietly in our secret dry, arid protection place of trying to solve and fix the world together. So those people, who also might know me as Arabickey, myself, but then there's within that small community, because I'm with actually the U.S. Mickey Mouse Club, that's what I call them, and not to piss them off, but I'm not like in a uniform, so I don't want to take away from their whatever, especially since I have to be the loudmouth bullhorn that yells at everybody and by herself privately, so she can have a private godly or goddess conversation with whatever shitbag is causing a clog in like the world, like fixing for we're all working together at some level. So for the poor guy who has to wear a uniform and have me as his like bullhorn of or cheerleader, I don't know, I could be either help or a hindrance, depending on which area stupid you work for. So for a clear distinction, I want to say girlfriend. However, in this version of 1978 to 2020, where I woke up in New York, you say the word girl and friend together, it becomes like a sexual relationship. That's how perverted this disgusting bestiality is. Not that gay people are beasts. Well, some of them, I mean, they can be when they're angry, but you get what I'm saying? Like, I could, like, walk in on eggshells just to, like, not piss all area off when I send one message, but, like, everybody has head cases because their towers are down in diagnostics in America when you hear that I'm American. So that's why I'm like, technically, like, and there's a whole lot of people that want me to, like, root for America, but then their treatment is so fucking poor of me that I really like everything to the east, except, like, anything in the Mongoloid idiocy closet. Then it becomes a real fucking problem. So again, like, I'll go south of equatorial, being the equal equator of two other kind of hemispheres in a different latitude-longitude program. Right, okay, so whatever. So to my Arabickey, which is the Mickey Mouse Club that I come from in quiet leadership, but it's actually kind of loud. So I fixed the whole Destiny Stone, and I'm Destiny's Child, but not like the black one that sings in America and shakes her ass. No, let's keep it like, here's me, there's you, and quiet conversation for a minute. So I had my friend, who happened to be a girl, growing up. I lived in the brick house on this side of the block. She lived in that structure, which had a couple of families in it across the street. Her name was Maria. Her mother looked Asian. They called her Native American, but not really Native, like Cherokee maybe, but also South American, Colombian is what they called her. But she was very light-skinned, kind of like myself, but had very Asiatic, Mongolish look to her eyelids, whatever. Short woman, really nice, very, like the mother that you, like a mother that I guess everybody wishes that they had, like soft, quiet spoken, you know, like whatever. I don't know. Whatever. That's just her personality. So, but Maria also had a father, Mike, worked as private security for Donald Trump. No connection there with, like, doing favors for people, by the way. And so, he was, like, the nanny's security guard in Manhattan. I don't know, whatever. Nobody gives a shit. So, Mike is Mirza, M-U-R-Z-A. Turns out that Maria does not have sickle cell anemia, but Mike and Maria's sister does. And when Maria is in the sun, like when we went to Jamaica and we went to Mexico and she put on baby oil and I'm putting on like lavender 50, like copper tone, just so I don't like wilt and turn red from like too much exposure. And she's sitting there in baby oil and like turning brown, like crisping herself like a crispy piece of bacon, right? Okay, well, she like looks very... you know what it is? She could be either Hispanic or she could be Arabic. However, she carries herself like very respectfully in public. She's always very respectful, very quiet, reserved, demure. Like Mona Zeta Camp. I don't know, a local area, people might know who that is. She was a Persian whatever. She invited me over once. They family cooked dinner. I thought that was really nice. It was exotic. It was very nice. It was a quiet house. I really appreciated it. They were telling me about themselves. I don't remember specifics, so don't ask. But like that's the kind of quiet once exotic that I appreciate as a family, and they invited me in. I thought that was really sweet and really, really nice gesture, and I always appreciated Mona for that. Mona. That's it. So, and then she went to Lloyd Harbor Elementary as well. But Maria was my, like, first friend ever. She's born July 19th, 1978, 2 weeks after her. Moms were friends when they were pregnant with us. Jenny was not on the block yet. There was some woman named Robin. She had some girl named Zena. She was a year ahead of us with red hair. She's a Jew. Whatever. We were all friends. We all played Charlie's Angels, red, blonde, and brunette. That was us. That's where Charlie's Angels came from. The TV series, if you gotta know. There's but here's the thing. I know that when Maria goes to Brazil, I don't know any other Brazilians. I don't know if there's respectful ones of you, but there's a very loose oriented where I saw in a restaurant, they called Brazilian. They said they were straight out of Brazil. They had exotic dancers there one night. I almost fell on the floor as like all area, like, oh my God, they do this in public. It was like a strip club. Oh my God, it was so disgusting. I was, how do I get out of here quickly? I'm going to fucking wilt into myself. Why did they do this? I know it's customary for you guys, and I'm not saying you're not respectable people. I'm just not that. Like, I don't want that in anywhere near me. It's weird. It is so weird. And then the guy I was having dinner with, like, his face watched. I was like, oh, like, this is so, it was like a business meeting. And he's watching them, and I'm like, they just opened a strip club, and I just came for dinner with, like, a business. Oh my God, this is so fucking, but I drove. How do I get out of here? Like, how do I cut out of this fast? Oh, so awkward. That's the shit that you assholes do to me. I swear to God, it's like a surprise party. Like, somewhere in the world, you guys were sitting in an amphitheater, like, setting me up, knowing how I was, and then sitting there going, like, that was all me. I knew she wasn't gonna like her. And then watching, like, Nicklaus's face, like, well, she was out with another guy. Yeah, well, you can't fucking get to me because of all that shit that you do. And then I have to fucking, like, explain myself in verification, like, who are you? Where are you from? Oh, you're, like... Okay, I get that you have respectable Brazilians. I get that there's some of you in the world. I'm just like, I went to war. And it's like, now I gotta fucking explain myself. No! I just want the one guy I came for. I don't care about the shitty fucking cross-dresser. I don't give a shit that, like, what he does and it's gross. I don't want to know. I don't want to know about where he came from, what he did. I mean, like, you guys. And then I have to fucking say facts for the record so I could just, get myself out of trouble so I could get to Hitler faster. What the fuck is wrong with you all? And why are you all not dying?